Happy Labor Day weekend from Max FM. It's Jim Boy Sky O'Brien. I'm here at Croxley Ale House on Main Street in Farmingdale, right in the village, on the corner of South Front Street and Main Street for the 11th annual Mile on Main Street. And you know what? The runners have come in, and they look exhausted, but it's all for a great cause. Companions encourage. Pat LaFontaine, the NHL superstar, Hall of Famer, is here. He'll be here doing stuff with you, signing memorabilia, et cetera, et cetera. Boy, I'll tell you, there are about 500 people that I saw. Seemed like that, crossing across Main Street when this thing wrapped up for this morning. But it's far from over because we're at Croxley's Ale House here for the fundraiser that always happens afterwards. We've got a Schwinn Cruiser bike as a grand prize. That's new for this year. And Runner's Edge is one of the sponsors. Have been very helpful to Farmingdale Village. Thank you for all your help. And, of course, Max FM is here all day. Library Cafe has gift certificates, and as does Palmer's and McDonald's and Bottles on Broadway, Massapequa, and it's all free. All you got to do is come and have some fun with us. There's a Chinese auction, new items this year from all local vendors. It's really, really, really a great effort. Come meet LaFontaine, Mr. LaFontaine, as he makes me call him. Win some prizes, and it's all for Companions in Courage. And if you don't know what that is, look it up on Google, Companions in Courage. And help us out if you can. Croxley's Ale House, Miracle Miles, I like to call it, Main Street in Farmingdale Village. Come see us with Max FM. Happy Labor Day weekend. It's Jim Boy Sky O'Brien on Max FM. We're here at Croxley Ale House in the Farmingdale Village, and we're here for a great cause, Champions in Courage. And Pat LaFontaine, NHL. You know him, you love him. I get to meet him today for the first time. I'm very excited about that. Pat, thank you so much for coming. Tell us what's going on today.
Well, we're here at Croxley Ales here in Farmingdale, and we just did the Main Street Mile. It's our 11th year. We had a record-setting year, over 500 runners. It was special. It all goes to Companions in Courage, a foundation I started back early 2000. We build interactive high-tech game rooms in children's hospitals across North America here on Long Island, and we had an amazing group of runners come out. A beautiful day. What a great way to start Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? It's Pat is here, and he's got a hockey stick that's been autographed. I know that was kind of fun to play a little slap shot with you there.
I got to cross-check you, too. So
yeah, it's a used hockey, yeah. And I'm still hurting, brother, but it's all right. It's part of the job, man. It's good. I'm so glad you're here. And you want to come down and meet Pat, and if you want to come down and help out, there's auctions, Chinese auction. There's a cruiser bike from Schwinn. That is going from Babylon Bike. And, of course, Runner's Edge, one of the sponsors.
Yeah, we'd like to thank Runner's Edge, Carta DeLuca Schmidt, Farrell Fritz, Horizon Paper, Larry Lembo, and Saucony. Unbelievable sponsors that have supported Companions in Courage and the Main Street Mile. And we want a big shout-out to Bob at Runner's Edge. He just turned 70, so we want to wish him a happy birthday today. And he has a big year. But everybody at Runner's Edge has been unbelievable. So what a great day, and I think it's a special way. It's turned out to be a tradition here in Farmingdale. It's our 11th year.
Yes, it has. And the second one for me, and I'm very happy to be here. So come see us at Croxley Ale House. We're on the corner of South Front Street and Main Street, hence the title, the Main Street Mile. So there you can see nothing excites me. So come see us. We've got prizes to give away, Chinese auction, and I can't run a lot of time. So there you go. We're Max FM. Max FM here at Croxley Ale House in Farmingdale Village for the 11th annual Champions in Courage Mile on Main Street. The race is over, the runners are tired, and now they're at Croxley Ale House for the festivities, as I like to call them. I call it the after party. Tell us what's going on. Pat LaFontaine.
Jim, we're down here at Croxley Ales. We just finished the Main Street Mile. We're all celebrating here, and we had a record-setting day, a beautiful day on Labor Day weekend. Over 500 runners, kids, women's race, men's race, and we're raising money for Companions in Courage Foundation, a foundation I started way back in 2000. We build high-tech, interactive game rooms around North America. We have some here in Long Island at Huntington Hospital. Clark Gillies and I partnered. We have them at Cohen's Children's Hospital. We have them in New York City, all throughout New York. And in this country, we touch about 50,000 kids a year in North America and try to put a smile on their face as they're going through a tough time. So to come out on a beautiful day, to run, and to know that you're helping kids in children's hospitals, what's better than that? We'd like to thank 103.1 Max Radio FM there, and thank you guys for your support.
That's excellent. We thank Croxley Ale House. And, of course, if you don't run already, well, the race is done now, but you can come and support all the people like Pat LaFontaine, who puts his heart and soul into this thing to see those kids happy. And that's something you cannot buy. But it always takes money. So if you can come down and help out with the raffles, there's a Chinese auction, there's a cruise bike from Schwinn. It's a beauty, by the way. and that's going to be given away today. We want you to come by, and benefits, not only the kids will benefit, but you'll benefit with a smile on your own face. So come help us out. Croxley Ale House, Miracle Mile is what I've dubbed this, if you don't mind.
Well, Miracle Mile works at the Farmingdale Main Street Mile, and hey, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors, Runner's Edge, Carter DeLuca-Smith, Farrell Fritz, Horizon Paper, Larry Lembo, and Saucony. And a special shout-out to Bob Cook, who turned 70 at Runner's Edge, who's been a heart and soul of this race.
Excellent. Come down, have some food, have some fun, enjoy the auctions, and thank you so much for helping out on behalf of Pat LaFontaine and Max FM. Happy Labor Day weekend. It's Jim Boy Sky O'Brien with Max FM. Pat LaFontaine is here, and Joe Saladino from Now Speaker was the Assemblyman, of course, is here, looking spiffy as always. And what do you think about being around Pat again?
The Long Island legend. Yeah. He's the guy who gets the job done, whether it was on the ice and giving us incredible entertainment or shooting the pucks from his heart. And that's what he was doing today, along with all the runners down here in downtown Farmingdale at Croxley's. It's so wonderful to be part of this. Pat, you are Long Island's legend and a hero forever, just like everyone at 103.1 Max FM.
And the big time was had this year, because this year was bigger than last year, right?
It sure was. It was great to have everybody and have Joe Saladino's support in the village of Farmingdale and 103.1 Max FM and all our sponsors. We had a record turnout. We raised a lot of money for Companions of Courage, building interactive game rooms in children's hospitals across North America. Unbelievable way to start out the holiday weekend. Ton of volunteers, the policemen, the firemen all supported it. What a great day, and we support and touch about 50,000 kids a year in children's hospitals. So thanks to all the runners that showed up.
And if you don't know what it is, then you just go online and you can you can Google Championships in Courage. It'll give you all the details for that, right?
Yeah, you can go to CIC16.org and you can read about it. And again, we're amazed at the amount of people that want to give back. And like I said earlier, somebody asked what they did this weekend. So we helped kids first, and then we ran a mile and Main Street Mile in Farmingdale. So we thank everybody for the support. And like I said earlier, what a great way to start the weekend out.
Thank you all our runners and motorcyclists as well. Thank you, everyone who's made it here today. Next year, we're going to do it again. It'll be number 12, and we want number 12 to be bigger than number 11. So Pat LaFontaine, thank you so much for once again making some kids happy throughout the whole country. Appreciate that.
Thank you. Thanks for all the support.
Before we go, one la la la. You ready, guys? La 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 la. Max FM.